Feliz Navidad. Na kama ujui hiyo, pia the Kenyan version applies where you are. Yeah. Results may vary, but ni sawa. Police na gita, ukiendelea. Merry Christmas. Yes, it is the 24th day of December 2025. Na unajua nikitoka hapa naenda kukula na nilikuwa nishaanza anyway, there's a lot of eating, mastication proper, sijui kama kuna kufile meno, I don't know, but that's what we're doing. And in fact, kama hakuna mtu amekuinvite, unajua Christmas is largely okay, ni holiday, yes, because it's towards the end of the year, but largely it's a Christian holiday, yeah. So since your time ya Ramadan kuna mtu alinisaidia nisikae njaa, please, I am accepting anyone dini ingine, we bora tu tuka kukula na we give thanks. Karibu kwangu, ndio tumie pin baadaye, but of importance at Y254 on Facebook, Y254 channel, our next hashtag is Y in the morning. Unasikia poa kama mimi or not? Na mtaniambia hizi kofia zilitoka wapi? Because as Africans, anyway, nilimeambiwa inakaa hapo. So so let's get into the conversation of the day, and we're going to talk about food because it's heavy on our lips and on our minds this season, and you know how to do it properly. And I really feel mtu akini motivate, nataka akae hiyo motivation anipea. So nikimwangalia anakaa na kula vizuri, ana glow hadi. Yeah, so clearly we're about to get good information, not just information, but good information that she herself has applied in her life. If not, atatupatia hizi siri mbona nakaa fiti hivyo. Without further ado, good morning, how are you? Yeah, how are you? Nakaa vizuri though.
Thank you.
So I don't know if it was intentional, but your hair is just complimenting everything about you.
Thank you.
Yes. Unakaa smart. Sijui kama naweza sisitiza enough, unakaa smart. Please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Maibritte Nafula, but they call me Maibi.
Sasa hii Maibritte, ebu spell
M-A-I-B-R-I-T-T-E.
Like
Maibritte.
Maibritte.
Yes. Nafula. But in short, they call me Maibi. Yes.
Does it have a meaning?
It's actually a Swedish name.
That explains a lot.
Yes, it's actually a Swedish name that means a flower. It's a flower, a type of flower.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But what Germany hivi hata Waarabu lugha yao very romantic, but venye wanaisema ina sound ni vita. It sounds like Jabari, sorry. Anyway, I really like your name. I do not think I've ever met a Maibritte. I'm not sure I'll find another one. Labda tuende huko.
Yeah, if you go there, you'll get.
Juzi nimepatana na mtu anaitwa Val. Okay, this has nothing to do with anything. Please, we're just getting to know each other. It's Christmas, by the way, mjuane. Juzi nimeenda mahali nikapatana na mtu anaitwa Valentine. So I was so happy to see another Valentine. Sako yangu sipatani na Valentine. I'm like, oh, thank God you're a girl. I'm like, yours was very specific. Thank God I'm a girl. So then
Valentine's
God, guys, yes. Okay. But ni kama yeye amekapitia hadi damn, finally kuna damn. I'm like, wow. I've met a handful of Valentines, and one of them was a guy. But nishai meet mtu kutoka Nigeria kaniambia, why do you have a boy's name? Aliniambia, why do you have I'm like, oh, that's a boy's name.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. But I'd like to think we all are vibes. Shout out to all the Valentines out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's talk about food and the holidays. First of all, as a culture, as people of rich culture, 47 different types of things going on there. It's like one giant potluck. Imagine see wote tungeamua tuende potluck.
Oh.
Ningependa sana kuona wadigo watakuja na nini. Okay.
Yeah.
So with all our cultures, already tuko na diet zetu.
Yes.
So possibly there's some who are getting it right. There's some who are leaning on one end kuliko hii ingine, which is kind of sounds like an imbalanced diet. But sasa ungependa kutu advise nini? Kama mimi diet yangu ni chapo, ni mchele, ni ugali, ni waru, za Nyandarua sana, cash crop. How would you advise me, even before we get the holiday season, if our culture, mimi mwenyewe sinaona, maybe it's heavy on protein, maybe it's heavy on carbohydrates, maybe it's heavy on vitamins, and lacking the rest. So how do I correct that kabla tuingia hadi Christmas?
Yeah, talking about regions, actually, it's how God designed it. Like where you're born or where you're raised from, the foods in that area are supposed to sustain you.
Oh wow.
Yes, they are meant for your body. You get. So wherever you are, the foods that are available there are meant for you. They will help you grow to the person that you're supposed to be. Yeah, so this different culture in diet and intercultural diet kind of thing, it's what has just come up. You know, it's things that humans we've designed, we've discovered and all that. But I feel like originally that was God's idea.
Juu pia Mungu ni wa maajabu. Mbona madafu ni mob Mombasa, where we actually need those electrolytes na si huko.
Yes, because you see they're also like they are sweating. They need it. So it's meant, specific foods are meant for that region to serve that specific need for that region. Yeah, so you find that in Ukambani we have lentils, we have mango, we have all those things because they need it. In Western we have ugali,
samak.
Samak. Yeah, because they need it, the people in that region. So I feel like that was the design that was needed. But here we are. Yeah, we have all that mix and stuff. We have a lot of intermarriages in communities. We keep moving, and that's why now we have the dietary effect that comes in and getting to know what is right for me, what amount of food is right for me. Yes, so people from Nyandarua, I know a lot of Irish potato and stuff, and cabbage. You guys.
Okay, mimi si wa Nyandarua. Ni vile hiyo kuna ngoma fulani nasema Nyandarua ndio cash crop ni waru.
But but you find that that's what is available in that area. And when you go and look, like those people there, they can, someone who has not gotten out of that place, they are being sustained with that kind of food. And being that it's natural, it's coming from the soil, it's natural, then it's able to sustain them in that aspect. Yes.
Can we talk about maybe just kabla tutoke hii form ya, and not culture with a K, culture with a C. The hii culture yetu, is there such a thing as culture shaming? Because I see the memes, guys. Na si ati na complain, but for example, mtu tu amepika vizuri, all of a sudden wameenda, unaona mitungi 4 zinakuja, and it's not for, you know, housekeeping ama kuosha sijui kunawa mkono, it's all going it's about to go down. Kuliko unadhani chakula ishaiva by the way vizuri sana, but mnataka
the ancestors are calling.
Ni kama huna amani, you can't put it off until so is that such a thing as culture shaming in terms of food? Ama tunaona nishaisikia madam fulani akisema haezi kula mchele ataamka katikati ya usiku juu hiyo chakula ya kuku jamani. Kama si ugali. I don't know if you can guess mahali ametoka, but you see. So is there such a thing as culture shaming in terms of food, especially during the season?
I think it's become more rampant in this generation because before that it was not there. Yeah, like yes, you'll hear that this part of the country, this is what they're eating, but it wasn't in a negative, you know, aspect. But now, right now, there's a lot of that, even in social media, and I think it's because of social media, because content is going all around. Like, hey, the people from the central with waru and cabbage and stuff, so it is there. Even the Luyas. With ugali and stuff, like you see it in the social media setups where people are like, Luya lazima akule or something like such things, and yet there are Luyas who actually are not like that. You see, so
and there are people who are not Luyas who are like that.
Yes,
that is me.
Exactly. So I feel like it's something that is actually going on right now in the society.
And one thing I love about social media is, well, not really, let's say internet, let's say the World Wide Web is the access, the very fast access to information. So nikisoma kitabu, niangalia word niko, hey, wow, kuna word kama hii, immediately information is that
available.
I don't have to start looking for a dictionary, I don't have to, you know, go to a library. Hey, kuna watu ni kama hata mjawahi ingia library. it's a foreign concept to you. Like kuna watu lazima ukae tu mahali mnyamaze. Wow. Anyway, hashtag this is Why in the Morning. What is the point of this whole conversation? Yeah, so tumetoka cultural shaming from food. Nikumbusha yake. I think something shake at me my days. Yo! Okay, let's just keep it at Y254 Facebook, Y254 channel on X. I will put a pin on it and come back. So now, before we began, I was talking about happy foods. So can food affect your mood?
Definitely.
How?
Definitely. In so many ways. First of all, that's where we talk about mental health and foods.
Oh.
You think what you eat and you eat what you think.
Okay.
That's something I keep on saying.
Okay.
Yes.
I eat what I think and I think what I eat.
Yes.
How do I eat what I think?
So, the choice that you make.
How do I, the opposite? Yeah?
The choice that you make, first of all, and also the food that you eat affects how you think.
Okay. Yes.
It affects the brain, how it works. For example, let me use a good example, sugar. Yeah. That look.
It's because I've been consuming a little bit too much. Okay, not too much, just more than usual for refined sugar. You'll talk to me about these things that have high caffeine, tea and coffee. Yeah. But yeah, the mood changing.
Yeah, so sugar affects the brain. Yeah, it affects how it operates. So it reduces the brain from functioning.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Neza kuwa dwanzi juu nakula sukari mo.
Yeah, like it doesn't give a proper, because it affects the, let me say, how it works. So you find that there's a lot of reasoning that you're not doing anymore. You get, like you find that you're not more creative, you're not more, you could have been better, but it's just
sugar.
You find people that are getting tired just because of that.
You know what? I'm going to conduct a social experiment. I'll
yes, please.
I'll consciously and intentionally nipunguze sukari. For how long? Let's say a month.
Yeah, you can do a month.
I will see results.
Yes. Very big.
It's to weight, other results.
Yes.
Wow!
Just sugar. We can just start from there.
I feel like that's how we were colonized. Yeah. Walituletea lollipop, tukachanganyikiwa. That's how walichukua. That's what my grandfather was doing instead of stealing.
And you know how it was introduced actually?
How?
So there were, it was tea leaves that was being sold. So people started liking it. Then they introduced free sugar on top of the tea leaves. So people started taking their like, oh, this is really, yeah, it's really yummy actually. So it became a thing until now at some point, because you've gotten used to the sugar, you can't do the tea without. So they started selling the sugar. So that's how now the sugar industry is.
So tuliacha tu kukula miwa tu hivi vizuri.
Yes, and sweet potatoes.
See the waru though is so. Okay, are there now you're about to brought up.
Yeah.
Yes, clearly. I'm Kenyan, guys. So if you hear me talking about certain kinds of food very passionately, we just believe. Yeah. Is there like an nini of food that is as versatile as the humble potato? Potato, it's carbohydrates, and that starch thingy. There's sweet potato. Okay, there's Irish
and
kuna sweet potatoes na hizo vitu zingine. Is there another plant that is as versatile?
We have yams. We have arrowroots.
Na hizi ni vitu watu tunasema ni za ushago pekee.
Yeah. You know, like should we use that word stereotyping the foods or something? But these are things that are really natural, things that we can actually, they're very useful to our bodies when eaten the right amount also.
Sasa pia a good thing inaweza kuja kuniharibia juu nimekula sana. What would be normal portion? Mimi mwenye na watch size ni ako karibu kujiandaa ama ashaanza kujiandaa
ama anajiandaa
msimu ushafika. So what would be the ideal kwa mtu mzima pia? Alafu tu assume ni fundi.
I like how you're saying kwa mtu mzima.
Si mtoto, mtu mzima mwenye anafanya vitu na mikono.
So I'll say it depends with also your body. we have the standard measurements that we use, but it depends with their body needs. There's someone who is working out, for example, a bodybuilder. Their needs are different with the portions. There's someone who just sits in the house. Their needs is different. There's someone who works maybe in the office setup. Their needs are different. But the standard portions that we recommend, let me start with the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are things like what we've mentioned: potatoes, yams, arrowroots. They are actually vegetables that have some content of carbohydrates. So for carbohydrates, we say it's your fist size.
So, okay, so the bigger your hand, the better. Okay, clearly.
You're not lucky. Yeah. Then for the protein, it is
the palm.
The palm. But now this is my school of thoughts. If half your plate is vegetables, half, then another, for example, 3/4 is proteins, and the remaining small portion should be your carbohydrates.
So hizi mimi zenye naona kuna hiyo si sahani, sinia ya ugali.
Yeah.
Alafu sijui kama umeona sherehe za Western. Yani picha it just tells you. Unaona kila mtu akona kuku full. Hata hawajajisumbua kuikata. Hivyo tu venye iko tu kwa sahani hivyo, alafu kuna sinia sasa ya mugali. So that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, it is.
For one sit.
It is. Yes.
Okay.
Especially if you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything, you're not working, you're not moving around. It's a lot. Yeah, but you find that there are communities that when they are home, they are from the shamba. For example, let me use the Luya community. They are always on the shamba. They are always doing something. So you find their energy demand is very high, but also you find that there's tendency of using that as an excuse to overindulge. Yeah, and now it becomes part of your habits. Part of your life.
Okay.
Yeah, but for this festive season, if people can just have it in mind that I can just eat enough, it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not missing out.
I remember the thought I had. It was about happy food.
Yes.
It still has a pin on it, but I want to think like a student. And when I was a student, time nilikuwa naenda nyumbani.
Yeah.
Mimi nilikuwa nakula ya watu wawili juu najua nikirudi shule I will not have, I think it's this pure mentality.
Yeah.
Sitakuwa nako ka ujai sema nimeshiba alafu unakuja kuikumbuka next week. Hiyo nyama jamani ningefanya mbona nilishiba anyway.
Yeah.
So that mentality, if I'm coming into it, especially time there's ideally supposed to be, because not by the way kila mtu tunafanana, nimeshinda nikwambia. So please bless others as you are also blessed. So ideally kuna almost bottomless food. So aim yangu, it's as if kuna store hapa mahali nitakuwa nikitoa no hakuna but that's the mentality someone is going with, because I won't have this in January. I won't have this for a very long time, maybe tangu tena Easter the times of story na. So how do you walk me through that?
I think it also comes down to your mental state, and also changing the way you reason. Because you see, I love that you've mentioned that, because it's a research that was conducted, and it was found that actually people from poor backgrounds, when they were young and now they grow up, they tend to get obese
during the
when now they are able to access the food. When they were growing up, they didn't have. So when they get the food, they still have that mentality. They don't know, when are we getting it next? Is it sustainable? Is it going to be around? So there's a lot of adulthood obesity because of that kind of thought. Yeah, but one thing I'll advise, or one thing I'll say, just look at it like it's something that it's there to help you get energy, and it's not something that you have to overindulge. You know, eat enough. Eat when you're hungry. You know, there are people who are not hungry, but they just want to eat. Have you seen such people?
When I was such people when I was in high school. Nilikuwa na ako I really don't know why, because pia high school yetu si ati ilikuwa mbaya.
Yeah.
Yes, they traumatized me. Me and Gideri, we have a very tense relationship since high school.
Yeah.
But they want, hakuna ninyima food, but every time I used to go home,
Yeah.
jamani nilikuwa silali, ati chakula inalala, mimi nalala. One of us has to leave the house, and it's not me. Yeah.
It's the food.
It's the food. So every time after,
Yeah.
hata inaweza kuwa tu midterm, unaweza become round even in my face just because of
eating.
And it's just mentality. Juu hiyo food
Yeah.
haikuwa inaenda mahali.
No.
Na hata high school nikuja tu kumaliza.
Yeah.
But
And the food is still there.
and the food is amen though. Yeah. I like that you said, because I was watching something and it shook me a bit, is how we live this life not understanding. Unaona vitu zenye happening ukiwa mtoi ni za kitambo.
Yeah.
Especially unaona ukiendelea kuzidi. So you're not really aware that something that happened to you, or some habit, or some, I don't want to call it trauma, but some trauma that happened to you is affecting you as an adult. How, and then vitu vidogo, how you relate with people.
Yeah.
Unashangaa why you don't like men, or you don't like women.
Yeah.
You're always angry when a light skin or a dark skin or a tall or a short person. Isn't vitu za kitambo?
Yeah.
So how does that come and tie up with how we have a relationship with food? Because unaona venye mimi nilikuwa nakula high school, I did not know it at the time that's what I was unlearning, but I had to unlearn something ndio nifike hapa. Like food haikuji kuisha. Unakula ukipanic na ukimake sure. So how do we understand, first of all, kuna tutabia nilikuwa nato ama kuna kitu ilifanya mimi na food sasa tuko na relationship?
I think when you get to a place where now you're self-aware, and you start understanding, why do I behave the way I do? And that's where psychology and therapy comes in. Because you find that people who indulge in food disorders, example, it's actually things that have happened to them growing up that is actually affecting them at the moment. So when you have self-awareness of the choices of food that you make, I can give an example of a child who has grown up in a home setting where it's fast foods from when they are young. You find that this child will grow with that until they are older, or even in their own homes, or they might now go to the extreme of the other side.
Okay.
Which now they are more cautious of what they're eating, they are more cautious of what their babies, no enjoyment, now it's on the extreme side of how they want to see things. So it's more on the mental reassurance of who you are and also what really happened, and dealing with that issue, and looking at diet or healthy options in a good way, in a good perspective. Yes.
All right.
That will help us like make the right choices. Because also when you make health choices and you're making them out of fear or anxiety, it affects you. And now you'll find that there are people who are trying to lose weight, and because they are worried, they are anxious about the whole thing, they are stressed, they're actually not losing the weight, even if they're not eating or they're using, so your mental state really affects how the nutrients are absorbed in the body. Your body knows. It knows when you're doing tricks. It knows. So it will be like what do we call, like energy, what do we call that word? It's like a mechanism that counter attacks what you're doing. Yes.
Wao unajaribu kwenda left, but
right. Inarudi, like the body now repels.
That's just because of what your mind is.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So your body and mind has to really agree and make the options from a very healthy standpoint.
Wow.
Yes.
That's some power of the mind.
Yes. Your mind is a very important tool.
Powerful.
Yes.
Anyway, kidogo nijihurumie juu I use my mind a lot for memes, but it's producing joy, and it's a fruit hata kwa Biblia, so muniwache would leave me alone with my memes. Let's talk about cravings.
I
know this might sound very relatable to females, especially because of our sorry, our menses cycles, where we have different phases and different needs, desires, etc.
Yeah.
But hata mwanaume unaweza sikia akisema nasikia
kunywa soda.
Why? Mbona tunakianga kukula kitu?
Many a times I would say maybe it's the body that is telling you something is missing. But many times also it's because of also we are coming back to the mind.
Oh wow.
Yes. And for example, if you feel like you're craving for sugar or for soda, for example, it means your insulin level has gone lower, and you want to have that satisfaction to just drink that cold thing and reason one, maybe because you've not eaten,
okay,
or maybe because you're not dehydrated enough. So you find that your body is telling you something is really missing.
Ndio unapata mtu anakunywa soda mingi, ndio anasikia kiu. Ukimuuliza si ukunywe maji, sema hapana, kuna maji ndani ya soda.
Yeah. Now that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're hydrating enough, then you will not have that kind of craving.
So it's not necessarily juice nimecrave soda. Na hata sikunywangi soda. So what would be the alternative of fruit?
Water.
Maji tu. Wala.
Yes.
Ni mwili tu unataka maji. I know if I crave, sorry for being your example.
Guinea pig.
There you go. Yeah, guinea pig. So I know if I crave fried foods.
Yeah.
Mwili yangu inataka most likely iron. Nishaijaribu nataka chipo, nimekula chipo siku kama sijui 2, hapana. Mbona zishibi, haishi taste, so nikajiambia ama I think I googled or something happened, but I discovered ni iron mwili nataka, so nikaenda nikabuy maini. And that solved my problems.
Yeah.
So sasa niko na beetroot kwa nyumba always on standby. Spades on me.
Because you see, when you have a healthy lifestyle, it's rare for you to have such cravings. But if you find that you're lacking one of the nutrients, then your body will start demanding for it. So that's when you desire to get a thing, or like all that. So if you're living a healthy, balanced kind of diet, then you're okay. Yeah.
Nimekumbuka vile tumeongelea how some foods, yes, are cultural, but some, nimesoma article juzi, I think a week ago, talking about how dating in Kenya, I don't know if it's necessarily in just Nairobi, but dating scene has a lot of classism. Na kuna wacha tu nirudie juu mtu alisema nini, alinishangaza sana, alisema something about an iron door, babe. Sasa mlango hii yenye una maybe you're not the first one to come up with that nini. Kuna mtu anaitwa Uncle Mo, hajalipia promo, but kuna mtu anaitwa Uncle Mo and he's Ugandan, na alikuwa ashatuambia kama wewe unaingiza mkono hivi ndio fikie padlock, ndio unafungua, you need to work a little bit harder. Alishatuambia.
Why are you sleeping?
Ati kama unatembea kwako na uwezi tembea nyuma ya furniture, you also need to work a little bit harder. Hiyo tushasikia. But the point is pia chakula iko na classism.
Yes.
And which is very weird. Ukiona the person who is not used to processed meats, let's say for example, atatamani kuamkia bacon siku moja na sausage, nini hizo vitu for breakfast, toast, avocado toast. Sisi kama hiyo ni toast sana juu but things like that. But sasa huyo ni mwenye amezoea sasa kona pesa, tuseme ni pesa konayo. I don't know what other assumption to give, because class, the difference between class and pesa.
Yes.
Huyu sasa akiamka akienda kwa hoteli ndio unamwona kwa guashe, unamwona kwa kama nyinyi ndio mnakula ma sausage, so what in the world? What in the world is going? Why is it so askew? Why is it that mwenye anataka kuwa tajiri anataka kukula vitu anadhani tajiri anakula. But tajiri anakula hizo vitu wewe unakula. Tajiri anaamka 5 kukimbia.
I know.
Wewe unaamka kufanya tu kazi kama umetembea. There's so much classism even in our food choices. So how do we circumvent that?
I think it's also because of peer, especially with the food choices. There's a lot of peer pressure, especially on social media, because someone saw someone going to this restaurant and they're having a whole scenario of whatever. They also want to post that and feel relevant.
Oh, wow.
You get. And now it affects our food choices. You get. But now when you look at those two categories, we have these ones who are trying to be who they are not.
Who they think the other people are.
Yes. They're really trying to get to that place. But now it's because they don't have the knowledge. You get. They don't have the knowledge. The rich guy is thinking about making a business deal. And they're looking at it with a lens of the future. How long am I going to be around? Yeah. If I'm going to be around, then these are the things I should be doing.
Longevity.
You get.
Yeah.
But this other sect, they are not thinking of that. Yeah,
basically
they're thinking of now.
You're so rich. Like, you already rich.
Yeah.
Already.
Yes, they're thinking of now, and it's today, and I have to get it or get it. But now when you get knowledge, and many times it's because of ignorance. You know, when you get knowledge, you start understanding, I don't actually have to do that. I can be my own. I love how our pastor's wife, let me say that, she says, be confident in your own skin. Be who you are. Yeah, because it will really help you even in the choices of food that you're making. You'll not be many times I'm around people who want to go and have chipo and you know, like those, and I'm just like, no.
No, thank you.
Like, yes, I can take you guys, but me, I'm not taking.
Kind of discipline.
Yeah, and it's something I've done over, because I remember when I was in college, I used to do chips. I used to every time, every lunch. But it got to a place where I was like, no, this is not aligning with my belief system. It is not aligning with what I'm even telling people. So, and I'm not saying it's bad. You can enjoy once in a while, but I don't do it. Yeah, so it really helps you when don't fall into the pressure. Yeah, don't fall into the pressure. And make right choices.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
unaona hiyo harakati tu ya high school.
Yeah.
Nimekwambia hapo, I don't know. I had a relationship with food.
Yeah.
A strained one, which is very funny. Just I can't stop talking about food, but anyway. And then it got kind of I don't know, vexed. It got vexed in high school, and then I got a couple of conditions from it. But tunaona hiyo tu fight tu na chakula hata kabla tufikirie masomo ama venye I'm relating with my fellow human beings.
Yeah.
So out of all that, nimekwambia nilikuwa pom kidogo. So it kind of took my self-esteem away. It was already acha nikwambie mahali Mungu anaweza toa mtu. Unaona mimi?
Yeah.
Sikuwa naweza jiangalia kwa kio. For 4 years. 4 straight years. So unaniuliza nilikuwa naenda class aje? Sinaoga tu, najua parts za mwili mahali ziko. So unafanya, as in it was terrible. It was at a level that was not healthy at all.
Yeah.
Plus now my food choices were also not healthy. And then also my food frustrations. Unashinda unapata allergy kitu that's supposed to be near staple food, you know, very accessible. So someone who's struggling with food, especially during the season, alafu unaenda unasikia mtu anakuuliza we just a remark tu, acha nisiremark alafu nikutrigger pale mahali huko. So how do I deal with, first of all, learning, okay, haya kuna issue, because 98% of the time, okay, mimi sikuwa najua niko na issue. I can see there's something wrong, but I could not really tell myself I am the problem. So how does that work out, from telling myself there's a problem to finding a solution and could deal na watu who always have something to say? Nani leo? Si umekuwa? Ama Nairobi kwani chakula iliisha? Mbona unakaa hivyo?
Yeah.
Someone just something to say.
Yeah. I think, like what you're just saying, it starts with self-identity, getting to know yourself. Because people know themselves, but it's just that they don't want to know the truth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They hide from it. Like, for example, someone who is, which word should we use? I don't want to use a bad word, but someone who is a bit big. But you'll find this person is the one making the wrong choices of food, and they're okay. And if maybe you mention it, they know what they're eating is wrong and it's affecting them, but they don't want to
Negatively.
yes, they don't want to accept their
It's
situation.
comfortable, it's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. So you find that such people, it's really hard to even help or even to find help because they don't want you to talk to them about it. They're okay.
Mind their business.
Yes. So until they get to a place where they acknowledge, like, yes, okay, this is too much. I need to get help. I need to find help. It becomes hard for you to even help them if they've not made the decision. Yeah. So self-awareness and
Very
understanding your
important.
identity. Yes.
And that covers everything. So
Yeah,
from
it
the
does.
time you now become self-aware, realize there's a problem,
Yeah.
seek help, or just find a way of solving a problem. And now even bouncing off to how I relate with you. So if you make a nasty comment, kama najitambua, and I'm in the early stages of fixing this problem, si must tubishane na wewe. Mimi najua kenye mimi nafanya. We have identified the issue. We have done diagnostics, tushaenda kwa device na run diagnosis, kuna hii shida inaweza tokea tutafanya, and we are on the right path. So even when you're talking to people, alafu pia being physically fit and having a certain body size do not really go hand in hand, and I want to say that very categorically and clearly, i.e. unaona venye mimi niko does not mean I am physically fit. Just because mwili yangu ni mdogo. And that also means just because someone who is a little bit bigger or thicker, that they are not fit. Jamani kuna watu huku nje. Very fit. So I think hapo ndo tunaweza employ wisdom and just mind your business.
And love yourself. Start by loving yourself. If you love yourself, then you'll know what you need. You know, because it starts there. I love myself so much that I want to make healthy decisions. You know, I love myself, so I'll have to go to the gym because I need this body. You know, if you don't love yourself, no one will love you.
It's true.
Because out here people have comments, and there are people who are very insensitive. So how are you going to deal with that? And
not even people. I was talking to someone and we were discussing how children can just be honest. Mtoto hata kuficha. hata kuficha. They will tell you, pewe kama utashika feelings ushika tu kitembea. Ama ubaki hapo hiyo ni shauri yako.
And they've moved on. I have an example. After I gave birth, you know, like how you add weight a bit. So there's a baby who told me, Auntie Maibritte, why are you so big? You're very big.
Wow.
And actually that thing got me. I was like, actually I'm big.
I should change.
If the baby says that, it means I'm really big. So they are very honest.
How did you lose? First of all, I hope shikwa na butwa venye mimi shikwa venye alisema yeye ni mzazi. I'm telling you, it looks like she's just started. Akoka early stages, ndo atuambia she's still children's.
At heart.
Literally, that's what you look like. How did you get rid of the baby fat? For those who just maybe first time moms who just gave birth. Ama kwa nimesikia sijaza, acha nikwambie kwanza sijaza, but nimeambia kuna baby fat you car for not just months. It could progress on to years. So how did you lose it? Did you work out?
I think for me it was more intentional, especially on my eating habits. Because I remember when I got, this was my first baby. So when I got pregnant, there was a desire to eat, like a demand, like I will feel hungry. You know, mine are weird.
Tell me.
Sugar cane.
Your baby loves it.
Yeah, sugar cane and murenda.
Murenda?
Yes.
Ulikuwa una crave mrenda?
Yeah.
Mtoto wako anakupenda.
Yeah, so imagine.
Sijui kuna mtu nisikia alikuwa anataka lunch ya high school yao. Na anafanya kazi huyu. Alikuwa anasema Kenya high. Yeah, Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, but you see, like even the craving was not, it didn't control me. You get? Like I'll just feel it. And if I don't get it, like it's okay.
So watu wenye atuambianga wako na hasira juu ni mtoto. Anaongea
I feel like some things are because for me maybe that's a story for another day which we'll have. Please. Maybe and tell you my whole supernatural childbirth journey and stuff. Yeah, but it wasn't, because you see there's a way you can feel. We say that feelings are overrated. That's what we say.
No, okay, yes, this is how I've been told, but imagine emotions ukwambia there's something going
Yeah,
on.
but you can control it. So for me, I will feel like, for example, the Murenda that I usually liked was in Ngong Road. I was in a school, a Bible school then. So if I go and I don't get it, I wouldn't die. I wouldn't start.
You won't try the stuff once, the sasa.
No. It's now by the time the day is ending, you're okay. You know, so it's all here. Also in the mind.
We have so very many follow-up questions. But sasa your journey ya losing
Yes.
weight, what did you eat? Is it traditional? Okay, so again sasa sijaza, but nimesikia watu wakisema kuna wakati walikuwa napeana sijui uji, things that are not giving you exactly what you need for this particular time after childbirth. So what did you
for me, it was, I did a lot of proteins because of now, you know, the repair and regeneration of cells. So I did a lot of proteins, the bone soup. I didn't do a lot of carbs though. I reduced on those. Yeah, but I also took uji because but I don't like uji. But for that season, I took a bit. Like I will take, but I did a lot of drinking chocolates. Yeah, that's what I did. So I looked into my portions a lot. And you see like how after you've given birth, they give you food zikifuatana. Like umekula asubuhi saa 4. No, like it's like, yes, the demand is high, but it doesn't need to be like that.
Oh.
Yeah, because the baby will get, especially if you have enough milk. Imagine digestion takes place after how long? After you've eaten? It's like 4 hours. So imagine before 4 hours is done, you've already eaten. Then you've eaten again. Then you've eaten. So your body, as much as you're producing the milk, there are more that is being saved. You know, more is being saved than being used. Yeah.
Okay.
So you find that many people after childbirth, they actually add so much weight, and it's really hard for them to even lose and go back. Yeah.
Wow.
So watching on the intentionality. Yeah, intentionality. Sometimes there are things you don't have to. Like, yes, you feel hungry, just have a snack. If the baby has already taken the milk.
Crepes.
Not crepes.
500 grams.
You can take milk, especially if now you've given birth. Take milk. Take ngwashe, you know, like just healthy options that you can find. Yeah.
I want to, I don't know if I'm going to wrap up with this, but just kind of slide it in the Swahili next, it makes sense. So
yeah,
this is conversation we kind of had off air, but you told me something about your faith and how it reflects on basically everything you do, including food.
Yes.
Now, for me, fasting has imeshinda ikiwa kitu ya kuomba. Sijui kama unanielewa.
Yes.
So, tell you I'm fasting, which will be very rare, ni kama umeninsistia sana nataka kupiga. But if I tell you I'm fasting, the idea behind, the intention behind me ni in prayer.
Yeah.
But over the years, venye naendelea kuishi maisha, nimekutana na watu, imenianzia na wazungu sana.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who like intermittent fasting.
Fasting, yeah.
And I did not even understand the term, leave alone. As in intention yake, the why for me was not making sense. Until now later on, sijui kama ni vitu nimejaza kwa tumbo, ama it's as you've grown, the kind of experiences you had with food.
Yeah.
So I attempted intermittent fasting. So kama, let's say, nimekula jana jioni around 7 in the evening, if I'm going to have my next meal maybe around 10 a.m. na mukula, as in chai ni...
It's a whole
snack, but nikisema nakula hata breakfast ni kukula.
Yes.
So yeah, if I was going to take breakfast at let's say 10 a.m. I'd delay it kidogo. Yeah, so what's that for? Na tusiseme ati ni juu sina budget ya hiyo siku. Unajua pia unaweza kuwa unakosa kukula juu
hauna budget.
Ni kwanza you're trying to make the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're consciously intermittent fasting, what are the things to look out for? When do we know it's too much? Isikuwe pia excessive weight loss program.
Yeah.
Sasa unajinyima alafu faint hapa. Yeah.
I'll say still it comes back to the mental state. Why? what is your why? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it because everyone is doing it? The way I told you, your body knows when you're playing tricks. You know, there are people who have done intermittent fasting and they've added weight.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So the why is very, very important. The why is very important. And also the food choices that you're making during the fasting period. Fasting, first of all, me as a believer, it's for your spiritual
Man.
you know, like for you to really be able to hear God, to you to be very close, because food is a very, it's a stronghold, let me say, and many people battle with it.
We jaribu kusikia njaa. Ushaifanya Esther fast? I don't know how Esther survived. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a very important thing for human beings. But it's important spiritually, but at the same time, it's important for you, for your body. It just detox. It detox whatever things are there. It gives you your body time to rest. You see? Because your body has been busy eating. You eat, it digests, you eat. So it's like, it's going round and round. So the importance of fasting is that. Like it helps you, your body to it's like restarting afresh, starting afresh, removing toxics. Because when you're fasting, especially, I advise, like if you've never done it before, you use water, because the water will help also with clearing the system. Yeah. Yeah. But it's very, very important. Even people who are not born again, they are doing it. And it has very good outcomes.
Thank you.
Yes, it has very good outcomes. Yes.
I was given this analogy. There's a lady I follow. Nimesahau jina yake, but ako mahali kwa mtandao. She's a former professional football player for Chelsea. Sasa hata sijui. Venye naendelea kusema, I don't know why I'm her fan. Chelsea. Anyway, you are. That makes sense though. And she explained things like, okay, at the time alikuwa na explain snacking, but I think I can use the same example to describe intermittent fasting. It's like having, every time unakula ama una snack, bora unaingiza kitu, think of your body like a house.
Yes.
So kila saa inashinda na wageni, hey bana, patia nini nyumba fursa ya kupumua, like let it just sit and rest.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe, well, umeona umekula, if you're asking yourself how much is too much, ungesema kama ingekuwa nyumba yangu na nimejaa wageni hivi, si wengine ningewashafukuza by now.
You tell them to leave.
You don't have to go home, but you need to live.
Yeah. So. And especially during this festive season, there's a lot of eating. You're visiting, you're eating. So you find that your system is finding it hard to even digest the food. So we need to be very careful. Like eat enough, space in between the foods. Yeah.
I want to ask this question. Just
sorry.
I know we're just airing this, but I feel like I should say that this is due to public demand.
Yeah.
Na time tushauliza swali how to go about sherehe responsibly.
Yeah.
And one of the do's and don'ts actually.
Yeah.
Na kuna mtu alisema ni watu sherehe, please be underlined. So this context.
Yes.
So weki simiti, you're just going to consume whatever you're going to consume, and that's very dangerous.
Very.
If again, we're bringing levity to the situation. Ati kuna video fulani watch, kwa boda ameachiliwa kwa gate, sasa ni usiku, finally amefika nyumbani, anaenda kufungua, kuna gari mtu nani hivyo na umeenda. Yeah. So I really want to stress the importance, because I cannot tell you not to, if it's drinking alcohol, I can't tell you not to drink. No, it's a whole industry, $1 billion industry. So I can't tell you not to do it. But if I can advise you, I would advise you to eat before you drink. If I can advise you, I tell you, please hydrate all through. Usingoje kuamka hapo mwisho ama hapa
kusikia kiu.
Usingoje, hydrate all through. But as a nutritionist, what would you tell people to do? And then pia
during this time,
alcohol pia haina zero nutritional value. Yeah, but what would you advise someone in the interest of keeping it safe?
I think either this will come out harsh, but it's for your own good. bacteria, yeast, and any type of disease, they thrive where the acidity is very high. So for this season, I know many people are going to eat all these foods, nyama choma, nini, the alcohol and stuff. All these things affect your pH level in the body. And it creates an environment for all these diseases to creep in and grow. So for example, you don't even know if you have a yeast infection or something. You have a bacteria in your body. But the moment you feed on these things, it goes and activates, and now it spreads. So during these festive seasons, this is what I'll advise. Choose alkaline based foods more than the acidic, and I can give examples of the alkaline. The alkaline, but we need the balance. We need both, like we need both, but now in moderation. So the alkaline foods are more of the fruits, vegetables. We have lentils, we have beans, we have all those. Even lemon is alkaline. It's just that it's acidic, but when it gets to your body, it's changed to an alkaline state. So it's very important for you. There are fruits that are acidic, and there are fruits that are also very alkaline. So for example, like the grapefruits, they are a bit acidic and stuff. Machungwa, yeah, it has both. So there's a balance in all those things. Nyama choma is very acidic because of the processed foods, processed what do we call wheat. They're very acidic. So if that's all you're going to consume, then look, even if you're making your plans for next year, health should come first. Because if you're not healthy, then it means it affects all this other area of your life. So even as you're indulging in eating and doing all that, don't overindulge. Don't overeat. Don't eat like there's no tomorrow. Then on 1st of January, you're going to write down your... I think this was part of your New Year's resolutions.
Every year.
Yes, to eat healthy. So you should finish the year with...
We still have a couple of days. I believe what she's saying, yes.
Yes, but just being careful on what we are taking. Yeah, that will be very, very important.
I like how you brought up the idea of even things in our bodies like bacteria and etc can be activated.
Yes.
The only reason they're being activated is because we're doing more of something during this festive season. Alafu ukasema nyama choma nikakumbuka kuna tu time fulani sijui ama I was very aware as a child, yani mudogo uncles wangu wote kuna time walikuwa navaa slippers na shangaa form kumbe ni gout, as in wote wame nyama choma na mabia hapo. So like we have seasonal problems. And, again, you've had the relation between food and easy vitu zina crop up in our body very, very high. So what other kinds of seasonal, I want to say, conditions are there? And where to tuneza, but you need moderation, but it's okay.
In moderation. So like you're asking about conditions that come
like
up.
Gout. Like what are we expecting? Kusikia sana moto,
Constipation. That one is big, especially on the festive season.
Hiyo ni juu asikunywe maji ama ni fruits sikuli?
No, it's all those. Not drinking water, not eating enough fruits and vegetables. Because you see, for festive, it means chapati. It means pilau. It means nyama. And also the time period. You know.
Bora tu nimeamka.
Bora umeitwa. Umeitwa, una show up and you eat. Yes, so you find that the stomach is very congested. There's no time for even digestion.
Okay. So we have constipation.
So we have constipation. We have obesity that can come in at this period.
Obesity na sound serious. Yani unaweza
gain weight.
How do you,
and it can be very hard for you to get back to where you are.
Okay.
If you're not careful. Another thing will be the gut issues. Yeah, like gut issues. What we are talking about, the ulcers.
Acidity.
Yes. Gastric issues. Those are some of the things. I think those are the main ones, especially during this period. Yeah.
All right. Alafu pia now the remedy is just everything in moderation.
Yes, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation.
Misioni, unaona
Imagine, even the Bible has talked about it.
Nataka kudieka kwa kona sasa
Yeah, I can just
okay.
throw it in there. It talks about gluttony. And you know, all these things, people don't look at it as gluttony.
It's true.
Yeah, it is actually. If you're eating and you're full and you keep eating, that's gluttony.
With someone I went to, we had dinner together. Tulikuwa wengi. But mmoja alikuwa mimi nilikula, yeye hakuwa anakula, mimi nikikula. So ni kama alikuwa ashakula akashiba.
Yeah.
So mimi niliingia, watu wengine wakaingia. Makosa ni mimi nikikula, I think ilikuwa like different. So hakuwa na hiyo tamaa ya kukula na mimi.
Yeah.
Wenye hao wengine ilibidi akule tena. Na akikula alikuwa ajiambia jamani, wacha kukula. Wacha hii lafi. Aliendelea, alafu hadi anaweka sahani hapo kidogo, nothing, anaichuna before hata aliacha kupretend. Sasa akaweka tu hapa akafakamea chakula vizuri na akaendelea na maisha. But I understand needing akoka willpower, not necessarily
self-esteem, self-control, self-control.
So how do we flex on that?
That is a personal decision. Like, you have to get to a place where you decide and be like, I've had enough, and this is where I can reach.
I feel like,
you know,
your situation.
Yeah.
I really wanted to speak into it, but nona nikitu very sensitive na yes, I didn't want to address it anyhowly. But I feel like iyo hata kusema ni ulafi, anasema kitu anadhani sisi tunafikiria. So it might not even be enough for you, but because na kuangalia anasema umekula sana, maybe hiyo ni portion yako.
Yeah.
So wewe unaanza kureact on the basis of what you think I am thinking of you.
Yeah.
Please, acha hiyo maneno na uache kabisa.
Yeah.
All right. But aside from self-control, hiyo pia ni fruit.
Yeah, it is.
Apart from self-control and things like this, ni discipline, even with food. Watu wanafikiria discipline comes with gym only or
no.
Taxing things.
Yes.
My English teacher mahali yuko amesimama mbele ya TV for like
rudisha school.
Amesimama hapo kusema umesema nini hapo? All right. So now I want to read a couple of comments hapa. But sasa unaona zote zinakaa tu I'm locked in, good morning. Nikipatana na mmoja mrefu sana nitanini, but in the meantime naomba ni wasomero huko. So I just go to the social media page.
Yeah.
Alafu unasoma tu majina, zikinibamba sana nitasema zote, but for the interest of time, please. Police, allow me to just really go through them. And Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. I know. I wish Christmas ingekuwa tu kama wiki. The whole month. Sijui kama unanielewa.
A whole month.
A whole month. Like see 2020s ndio nisikie wewe ni Christmas. The whole month. Ikifika tu hivi kwanza tuachilie kama watoto. Watoto walikuwa na 2-month holiday.
I know. They've had so much fun.
Wameterrorize.
I know. Parents.
All right, I'll read just a couple of names ndio mruhusu tufanye outro. Go first name basis. So we have Betty, we have Boniface, we have Charity, we have Chris Ajulu, tuko na Connie, tuko na Esther, tuko na Elizabeth Ngure, Edgar Kim, hey Dr. Stella. I love it when I see my fellow lady shining. Geoffrey Waibaka, I see you. God's favor, wow. Hafsa and Muita, I see you. Harry, I see you. Invictus. When's the last time you scared you kama you Invictus?
I've never heard of
wow! That. I think we scared to kwa movie or something. Yeah, right.
What a name.
I know. Mwenye anasema what a name, pia yako na a name. We have Josiah, we have Kate, we have Karemi, nimeona hapa J Young, tuko na Irene Manyibe, we have Intrinsic Designer. All right. Tuko na holistic, umejiita hivyo? Okay, I like your tag, holistic well-being coach.
Wow.
Get to the point. Like this is
you better know.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah. And I see Mercy K, Maibritte, I see Nyake. Tick. All right. I see Olive. I see Oliver Monguti. I see Omoro Sami. I see Pauline. I see Peter Mugi, Rebecca Kiganane. And I appreciate all of you. Now for the interesting time, Daambia to a bombastic na wapenda from the bottom of my heart. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, as we wind this up, how would you like to encourage the person listening to you to have just a good relationship with food, regardless of the season?
Yeah, so first of all, love yourself.
Hey.
Yeah, love yourself, no matter how you look, no matter your body design, because it's the beginning of you being the better version of you. The second thing about food is make food choices out of not compulsion, not fear, but out of the understanding of what they are in your body.
Okay. So,
Yeah, fear away.
hey, please, yeah. As we approach this, how can you find you on social media, please?
I'm Instagram. I'm called Maibritte Nafula. On TikTok it's Truth N at Truth N B. Yes.
Y254 Facebook, Y254 channel on X, hashtag is why in the morning. Yeah, Merry Christmas, my love.